Hello and welcome back to episode 15 of my playthrough of All the Mods 7 to the Sky. We are picking up pretty much exactly where we left off in the previous episode. We had just gotten our ore processing setup, I guess, going. There's a couple issues though that we were left with in the previous episode. One of them is we got this massive backlog that we are just purely not working through, right? Like we are still generating more things than we can process with this thing, and that's because of an actual issue that I thought would be avoidable. But if you look here at the processing speeds here of our purifying factory, right, and then look at it and compare it to our crushing factory, they're the same speed. So the problem is that each time this goes through a process, we're making two, I guess, results, and this can only obviously handle only one of them. So we're going to need to add in another set of, well, another crusher, another enriching factory, and then another smelter in the back there to actually be able to deal with the throughput that the purifying factory is going to be creating. But before we can really do that, our power situation is looking kind of sad. Kind of very sad, right? Like we are generating the most amount of power that we can currently, or very close to it at least. We're making what? This should be at 16. This was pinned at 16 before. Let's have a look in here real quick. I think one of these machines is probably broken. Something is not working right here. That's probably what's going on. 3962, 3962, 3962. Oh no, these all seem to be working. So I wonder why that's not working. But what's 3962 times 4? Where's my phone? Hold on, let me do this real quick. 3962. 3962 times 4. That's 15,848. Okay, cool. So we can only deal with about 16,000 steam going into this thing at a time, which is okay at some point. So a max FE that we can possibly be making a tick with this thing would be, I guess, what, 33,000? So we're right around there. I think this is as efficient as we can make this thing. I had to get rid of some of the turbines, because if you look at this thing, right, the number that we need to be worried about is the RPM, and if this RPM, the max that it sits at is 5,000, right? And then once it's at 5,000, that's when we're making our max power. So if I put on another turbine, remember this sits at 4803. If I put another one on, that speed goes down, but our power production stays the same. So it doesn't really make any sense to actually have more turbines on here than what we can actually handle. So I'm just getting rid of that one right there. Cool, and that is actually dealing with, I guess, all of the steam that is coming into the system. 14, 8, 4, 8, yeah, 50. Cool. So this is as efficient as this machine can probably get. I might be able to get away with taking off one more of these. But then I think our steam efficiency goes down, doesn't it? Because it's using less steam. Well, maybe I can actually get away with getting rid of a couple of these. Does it make a difference? Probably not. Efficiency-wise, it doesn't actually make a huge difference. So we're just going to leave that there. But you can see, obviously, we're struggling for power. So we're going to make another one of these things. And then we're going to mess around with some compact machines this episode and kind of get our steam production working inside of a single block so that we can kind of understand how this thing works and make it... Because I did all of this off camera, right? Or using compact machines. I've used it for our lava and stuff as well, just so that we're using less space in the overworld and it doesn't look so ugly. So that's what we're going to play around this episode. So what do we need? Well, first of all, I think we're going to build another one of these turbines, right? So how many do we have here? I need 33 turbines. So I've already got 17. So that's another 10, 13 gets us 30. So 16 turbines. I need another 16 of you, please. And this might take a while to craft up, depending on our power, because we are using up a lot of it. I imagine these are going to start dumping out soon, but we do have a lot of buffer, as you can see, sitting inside of the actual power lines themselves, which actually keeps our power like running. So let's do that. That gives us that. So what else do I need? I think I need that. If I just go at ADV to get to this thing, I need another steam turbine controller. Let's craft up one of those. If you could go away, please, so I can actually see what I'm clicking. I need another one of those. I need another flux generator, because this is actually where we get our power out of. And I think that is pretty much everything that we need, right? To actually build up this multi-block. Alright, so there. Oh no, and then I need a fluid input valve. Fluid input valve. Intake valve, that's the one. I need one of those. Cool. So I'm just going to build this thing right here. There's just going to be another multi-block. I'm just going to build it one over. There's going to be a controller. Flux generator can go there. Oh, and I need some power thingies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5 so that I can have the same multi-block. And then 5 of these power capacitors. Which gives us a lot of like internal power storage as well. Cool. So then this is going to go as like, let's just turn off my jetpack. 2, 3, 4, 5. As our like internal structure. And then we're just going to build up the turbines around it. Doesn't really matter how we do this. Because we're actually going to upgrade these in a second. So I need 16, remember? 16 of these reinforced ones. And then it's... Oh no, it's just 1, 2, bang. Why do I have... Oh no, I thought I had too many, but I don't. Cool. Bang. 33 total. 33 total. Alright, we have 16 of the reinforced ones. So, why am I out of food? I'm always like hungry in this game. Should really fix that problem at some point. So I need some of these composite turbine upgrade kits. We can make these things, but it's literally just like having an upgrade kit, which is a couple sticks and some iron frames, and then the reinforced alloy. So that's just going to cost us some diamonds. Really cheap. I can make 16 of those. That shouldn't take very long to make, hopefully. Oh, it's got to make a ton of reinforced, or infused alloy rather, but you can see there that that's doing stuff pretty rapidly. And the beauty of these things is I can upgrade those reinforced turbines pretty quickly by literally just holding right click on this, and it'll just kind of work through the multi-block to upgrade all of them. And then you can see here we got nothing but composite turbines hooked up. Nice. So there's our fluid intake. I'm gonna need not pressurized, not universal cable, this one, the mechanical pipe, because that's our fluid pipe, just to go there. And we're going to make ourselves a compact machine, which I should be able to do that pretty easy. If I go at compact, I went through this and did this off camera, but to make this stuff, it's pretty easy, right? We just need the machine walls, which is just polished deep slate. And the way that we're getting polished deep slate is by using the packed ice and lava with an igneous extruder. Gives us cobbled deep slate. And that's really easy to get, because all you need to do is get yourself a silk touch pickaxe, which I should have mine here somewhere in my backpack, but I can't see it. There it is. Grabbing this, and then a bucket of water. Where's my water? Just so I can show you the steps, right? Because I did this all off camera. I need a bucket. Bucket. I need some water. If you get that, and then your Philosopher's Stone, bang, and then you place down your water, shift right click with that, that turns it into ice, and then silk touch it with your pickaxe, and then the silk touch is the modifier is really easy to get. It's just silky cloth, which comes from string and rose gold, and then you can make that inside an alloy kiln with some gold and copper. So really cheap to make, to be honest with you, to get your hands on some silk touch, but that's what I did. So that's how we have that stuff. I'm pretty sure that's most of the stuff that I've done off of camera now, explained, which is kind of good. All right, so I need a compact machine. Compact machine, and I think the size that I need is this one, the level 4, which is the large one, which needs obsidian, which we have. But because I moved the drawers, it's not connected, so I need to reconnect the drawer up. This one, the linking tool. Let's connect up to that one. And then connect you to it, and then have access to all my obsidian again. And now I want my level 4 compact machine. That's that. That's that. Cool. We've got that thing. And now what we're going to do with this one is I'm just going to place it there for the time being. I'm going to break some blocks around it because we're going to need to obviously do ourselves some crafting here in a second. I'm also going to use... Am I going to use the copy-paste machine? I think I will. I think I am going to use my copy-paste gadget. There it is. There's my copy-paste gadget. Alright, so we're going to build the same structure that we have inside of this thing, which is 4 of our heat generators, right? They're the same things that we built before, just a slightly different configuration. It's still your 50 things and then all of that. Cool. So we're going to build all of this inside of the other compact machine pretty quickly now. So we may as well just teach you how I did it, all of it, in case you guys wanted to do this yourself. If you're going through this route, I don't know. I found like it's a pretty cool way of solving this issue. Now, what do I have currently? Alright, I've got enough there copied essentially to do one of these, which I've already broken one of them down. Item output, fluid intake, heat exchanger. And I think that's everything I needed. Minus a drawer. I think I've got a drawer in my backpack. I've got 3 drawers there. I'm going to need myself a sink as well. And then from at compact machines, I'm going to need some fluid tunnels and some item tunnels. And I'm just going to teach these to the system because they're kind of annoying to craft. And to make both of these, I don't have an observer taught, so I'm going to teach it that as well. 1, 2, and 3. I'm also going to use from at mechanism. I want to use the logistics pipe because we're going to be transporting some items. So I may as well. Do I not know how to make it? Lodge. Yeah, logistical transporter. That's the one. Let's grab like a stack of these because they're nice to have. Because we're doing some item transfer, and the way that compact machines works is kind of funny. I don't think that the nodes interact with it very nicely, so we're just going to do that. And then let's just grab like 10 of those, 10 of you. It's going to be too many, but they're easy to have on hand if we need them. All right. So where's my... Did I already place down the compact machine? I totally did. So, other thing that you're going to need to use to get inside of it is your personal shrinking device. Which is this thing, which is made with a couple of eyes of ender, a glass pane, a book, and some iron ingot. Really easy. If you right-click with it, just kind of in the air, it gives you this kind of rundown of how it kind of works, but we're going to go over that here in a second. I think before I go in, I'm just going to do some prep. Go like that. There, and then connect all of these up to the front, because these are all going to be our steam outputs. I want to do items underneath. So I want my logistical pipe, this one, to go there. And then I want it to connect into this drawer. And there. Oh, jeez, I didn't have my jetpack on. That was kind of scary. I'm not going to lie, my heart sank a little bit there, thinking that I didn't have my jetpack on. Alright, cool. So that's going to be set up there like that. And then the last thing I need to get over there to this one is my lava, which I might just run up and over. I'm just going to go there like that. I need to make sure that it doesn't connect to this thing. So I'm going to go push, pull, none. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this one. Push, pull, none. Bang, and then lava can run. Ah, oh, damn. That's what I didn't want. Push, pull, none. I'm going to actually set it on here. 1, 2, 3. Now I need to break all of these pipes because they're full of lava and I don't need them full of lava. Just let's set this thing to wrench. It's going to be easier. Bang. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Connect you up and connect you. That just makes it nice and easy for us to have all of our pipes kind of already set up so that when we come into the overworld and things, like, we don't have to fiddle around with it too much. And the other thing that we're going to need to know is what side the lava is on, which is our east side. So we need to remember east. And then we're going to go inside of it, and just by right-clicking on side of it. These things were inside of the machine, technically. Realistically, what we're actually inside of is like this little pocket dimension. You can see here, I've got my other compact machines that I've apparently used. I don't know where these are. I think they're just pre-gened ones. But we're inside of a pocket dimension, essentially, which is our compact machine. And this thing should be like just big enough here to house 4 of these exchanges pretty comfortably. So now what do I need to do? This block doesn't matter where it goes, so that can just kind of sit in the corner. Item output can be, well, I guess here in the middle. Then I need fluid intake on the corner, because that's going to be where our lava and water is going to go into, and then this is where our steam is going to come out of. All right. So then now it's just about hooking up all of the heat exchangers into it, which is a bunch of these, 1, 2, and then I've got 6 at the top. I've figured out this design, kind of playing it around. Doesn't really matter how you build this. It's just like, this is a way that I found that kind of looks okay and fits nicely inside of this compact machine. Cool. And this is, what size did I make? I think this is the level 4, right? Which is a 9x9 internal. So this thing, since this is a 4x4, should be able to fit 2 of these machines side by side and then 1 on top of each of it as well, which is a really nice size for us just to kind of build and make. All right, so next thing we need to do is we need to feed water into these things, which I'm going to do with the sink, which I think I crafted but then didn't grab because I don't see it. I need a sink, so let's head back to the overworld. Did I even make the sink? I don't even think... I did make the sink. I just never grabbed it out. Alright, head back inside. Oh, and the other thing we're going to do while we're here is we're going to go to FTB chunks. Cancel, not a waypoint. We're going to claim and then chunk load this chunk. Cool, so that's that. Our sink can sit there, with the mechanical pipe going there, pulling. Configure energy, slurries, blah, blah, blah. Configure fluid, so we go to pull, and that's going to put water into the machine, and now we need to get lava inside of this as well. So here's where the fluid tunnels go in. These items kind of interact with the block outside of the dimension. If you look there in the top left of our screen, with the compass, it tells you what direction it's looking at. So up, down, north, south, and west and east. East, is, remember, is what we have our lava connected to. So then I'm just going to go mechanical pipes from there, going into that. I'm going to disconnect it. Oops, that's what I didn't want. Actually, technically I don't need to disconnect it, do I? I don't think it actually matters. I'm going to want to bang, bang, bang. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to set this one to extract. Well, and you just got air in there as well. Nice. So that's where our lava is going to go into in a moment. Now I'm going to need myself some nodes, actually, so I can deal with the obsidian. But before we do that, I need to put down a drawer with the void upgrade. Bang. Oops. Yep. And I actually need a couple other things now that I remember. I need to grab myself some nodes. Let's just make like 10 of them because they're easy enough to make. And we seem to constantly be using them. Cool. That's 8. 10. I need that. I'm also going to need a drawer. It's a downgrade, it's called, actually, which is one of these things. It's just made with iron. Downgrade, it just makes it so that we only have 64 inside of it. I just don't want to be like holding onto a ton of obsidian inside of the machine for no reason. And the other thing that we're going to do while we're here is we're just going to update this block so that it actually connects to the compact machine. I'm just going to have this set to push. So lava is being pushed in on that side. Cool. Makes sense. And then we can do that and hit right click and go back into it. And we have lava coming into the machine now, which is nice and easy. So now I can actually turn that off now that there's lava in there and I'm not accidentally going to pull water out. So now we have lava and water in there, obsidian's being created, we have steam. Things are happening. So how else are we going to deal with this? Let's grab ourselves a node. Actually, I need 2 of these nodes. I'm going to put 1 node there, and then another node there. I'm going to set on the opposite side of this, which is the east side, to have an extract card. That's going to pull out the obsidian. And then you're going to insert the obsidian there. Hook these 2 up together. Should see obsidian popping up in there. Cool. This will only hold a stack before it starts deleting it. Once I have, whoops, the iron downgrade in there. I'm going to put an item tunnel there, and we know that's on the downside. And then I'm going to have my logistical transporter, which is my item transport from mechanism, to go there, and then pull from the bottom and push into there. You can see that now that draw's empty. Alright, now the only other thing that we need to deal with here is I'm going to have to set up my Steam output, which is just going to go, we'll put it here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, because those are our 4 faces. And we're doing this, one up, not down, west, north, south. And these are just our 4 free faces, right? It doesn't let us select anything else. It's going to let us choose down for liquid, but we're already using that for the logistical, so it doesn't matter. And we're actually doing this because I found in testing that for some reason, compact machines only lets you pull out like 4,000 or 4 buckets per side. I found for some reason it was acting really weird. So we're making about 16 buckets worth of there. 4 times 4 is 16. So that makes our life really easy now to get steam out of here. We should see items kind of transporting through this thing at some point. But now it's just about updating this thing to pull out steam from that one, pull steam from you, and I think with this one we just need to update the block. Alright, so we get the connection and then pull. Steam is working its way into there. 3,963, that's one machine working. So now all I need to do is just grab enough stuff. Actually, I'm going to go back inside of there first. Because what I'm going to do now is with the copy-paste gadget. I'm not sure if I've been over this. This thing is it's kind of new to me as well. I'm just going to set the first position there. I'm going to place like a filler block there, just so that we are like picking the entire block of the or the entire multi-block. And then I'm going to go, oops, that's first position. Shift right click. Cool. Now that's selected, then we press our GUI key again, and then you hit paste, and then this gives us our ghost as to where the next one's going to be placed, which we can only place one item of. If we press shift on it, that actually tells us what we're going to need. Cool. So what we can do now is actually just leave this thing and request up some items, right? So we're going to go at ADV, whoops, at ADV. And now we just need the rest of the blocks, right, to make the rest of the heat exchangers, right? And we have 4 of them in there, so we need another 3. So 50 times 3 is 150. Cool, request that up. Next is the heat exchanger, which is one of these. I need 3 of you. Fluid input, 3. Fluid output, 4. Oops, I only needed 3 of that. I don't know why I said 4. Item output, 3. 1, 2, bang, bang. And then I actually only want to grab 1, 2, 3 of these. Cool. And now that's the rest of those. So what I can do here really easily is travel back inside of here, pull out my copy paste gadget, and then go click. And now that's that multi-block built really, really easily. What I am going to do though is I'm just going to move where this fluid intake valve is to sit over here in the corner instead. I'm just going to click there and then click the middle click like that. It makes life really easy. So now this thing's built. It should have lava in there, nice. And then I've just got to hook up the water to it. Bang, there, set you to pull. So now you've got steam being generated, nice. We may as well just build all of them, hey, at this point. Bang. Ooh. What are you missing? Oh, you know what? I probably didn't grab, what I'm just going to do is hit left. The L is what I have it bound to, just to pull up this GUI. And then hit undo and not build it. Because I need to grab the rest of the blocks, because I guarantee you I didn't pull all of them out. There we go. Now we can go back inside of there. Cool. I can place that one, wait for that to be fully built, and then I can place you. And that's our 4 machines set. Really, really easy. Now it's just about hooking up our lava and stuff. I have to move these 2 around. again. There's really no fast way of breaking this thing either, which is kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. That can go there, that can go there, and that's everything pulled out. I can hook up the water now, which I'll just do, oops, not with that one. Running up like this. Oh, do I not have any more pipes, really? Okay, apparently I don't have any more pipes. How do I make... Actually, I know that I was looking at the quest in Applied Logistics. There is a way where we were looking at the wireless stuff. This thing. You can make yourself an infinity range booster. We need unobtainium. That's what it is that we don't need. To make it infinite range, right? And then you can do this one, which makes it dimensional. So you can access your AE system in every single dimension, which is just 4 of those and some nether stars. Alright, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Never mind. Never mind. What did I need? I needed mechanical pipes. I thought that would have been really cool. It would make my life really easy. But that's kind of a ways off. We don't even have like regular mob farm up and running. Because I have been too distracted with tech. But that's fine. Things will happen eventually, guys, alright? Just chill out, alright? There, that can go there. Steam I can really hook up just straight down like that. I'm gonna hook these two. Oh, oops, that's not what I wanted. Gotta be careful. Anytime you have pipes like sitting next to each other like that, you have to actually like make sure that they don't connect to each other. And Mechanism makes it really annoying to do because you have to like cycle through the different options you can have. Cool, so that goes like that. You're full of steam. Push pull none. Push pull none. Alright, I can go 1, 2, 3, bang. There like that. Now I've just got to do nodes, right? 1, 2, there. And these are just going to be all really easy because they're all just extract cards. They don't really need to be set to 8 because I don't think we generate... Oops. We don't generate obsidian that quickly, but we'll do it anyway. It doesn't hurt to have it set. Oops, not east side. You need to be on the west side. There, extract 8. And then hook all of these up together. Bang. Yes, I know, I get it. It's Halloween. He's still popping up on my screen and stuff. You're extracting, you're extracting. You are, and I don't see the laser. You're not for some reason, because you're on the wrong side. Cool. Now that's 4 of our systems set up. 3962. Also, roughly 4,000 millibuckets times 4 is 16, which is enough to power one of our steam turbines. So essentially, we have doubled our power output. Now you're only getting 1186 out for some reason. But I think that's purely because... Oh, why is it? Oh, it's because of you need to be set to extract as well. I think that's what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That should now be working at full efficiency, but it's not going to work because we have universal cable. All of our power being run weirdly. I'm going to set you there. Bang. Click on this one. Out the back is going to be input. Cool. So now you should both be exporting power into the system. 6. Why is steam production going so low in you? Whereas in you it's staying the same speed. Something interesting is happening. I nearly guarantee that my obsidian backed up. Push pull. So now that the obsidian is actually being pulled out of the system, this should go up. No? Why are you not? Why are you not? What did I break? You're making the same. You're not making any obsidian. Ah, because these aren't connected. Duh. There we go. Cool. That one got backed up, and probably so did that one. Cool. Now we should be working at full efficiency. We should see this number quickly go up in a second here. I don't know why it's only sitting at 12,680. 4 times 4, right? Am I right in thinking that? Is my maths like just completely wrong? 4 times 4. No, 4 times 4 is 16. Damn Minecraft, making me second guess myself. Alright, we've still got lava. You're all extracts set to pull. Okay, you've only got air in you. So do you even though. You've got steam. You've got 12.7 buckets worth of steam. So something isn't working. Something is set wrong, and I don't know what is set wrong. It's probably one of these fluid outputs. Up, west, yeah. North, south. And these are all set to mechanical pipes. So why are you not? You're at full steam production. So you. You don't want to open. Steam production, yeah, you're at full. And so are you. Let's just pull none. Oh, now I can't fix this, god damn it. Dang it. See what I mean? Like, as cool as this mod is, sometimes it just breaks for some reason, and I can't. I know not pull, god damn it. It is meant to be set to push. Push, there we go. So you're all full of air for some reason, which is fine enough, I guess. Because realistically, all of our heat lost 7 heat. It's a tick, current heat. 942. These all look exactly the same. I'm also going to set these ones to pull. Because sometimes that can mess with it. Yeah, see how there's like steam sitting inside of the machine? Sometimes it doesn't play well. So I'm just going to do that and make sure all of these are set to extract. And then with inside the machines, I'm going to make sure that the extract is set to the hot fluid, which is obviously the steam. Just by clicking like that. Bang, bang. Now, given this is kind of a janky way, but it just saves like having like 16 of these things in the overworld. But this is, again, I don't know how long this is going to last us because we can only deal with so much steam at a time. That I think eventually what we might do is just move on to like the gas burning one. I'm just going to replace all of these. Just going to make sure all of these are actually functioning. Start with you first. Pull. Cool. Now you're pulling steam out. We should see 4,000 buckets. Cool. Now what about you? Let's just make sure that you even fill up with steam if I set you to pull. Yep, you're full of steam. Alright, we can hook you up then. Cool, and that's now gone up to 8,000. So same thing over here. Pull. Filling up with steam? Yes. So you should be at 12,000 now. How did you spike to 16? No. I don't know. I don't know. Cool, and now you're filling up as well, which means I can connect you there. Hey, there we go. And then it goes back down to 12. Why does it go back down to 12? Why? Why is it doing this? What about you? You're stuck at... You're pinned at 15. What is different about this machine? Hold on. I honestly don't understand what's different. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all set up exactly the same. Maybe it's the way that I have the pipes set up. But even then, that shouldn't really matter. Because I've still got 2 going into 1, and then same there. It's 4 going into 1. And these have like a throughput of like silly amounts, don't they? Pump rate of 32, yeah. Capacity 128. So we're like not even halfway of like the capacity of the pipe, so I don't know why it would be broken. You're all set to pull. You're all set to push. might just replace those inside of the other machine. Maybe it's those pipes that are acting funny. The ones that are pushing into the wall. Let's set you back to wrench. Let's break all of these bad boys. We should see these pipes fill up with steam here in a second. But sure. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, oops, not that. It still says air for some reason, but I don't think that's right. Oh, crap. Dang it. I keep accidentally doing that. Push, 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 and push. There's no more steam sitting inside of the machines. Cool. Maybe it is because the pipes are being set up funny. Let's change that then. Let's just rerun some of these pipes and have it set up exactly the same. Because, like, I sincerely doubt it. But just in case that is the case, set you to none, push pull none. Connect you to there, connect you to there, and then that connects into those 4. All the lasers are connected. Everything should be working. So you can see here our obsidian's like disappearing constantly, so that's working at least. There we go. That fixed it. That fixed it. And then we should see our speed ramp up here in a moment as well. Because I need that to get back up to 5,000 or 480 or whatever. Was there a backup I've seen? I don't know why now this one is at 16,000. Why this one's at max efficiency and the other one isn't. Bro, this mod is like, it's cool and all, but like it's just sometimes it breaks. But the beauty is once it's set up right and you don't fudge with it, it should just stay working. It should just stay working. We're going to wait for this to hit up to 5,000 RPM. The other way to do this would be like have a buffer of steam inside of the machines, but I think like because we're using up all the steam constantly, it wouldn't really change anything. Cool, we should see this max out at 32,000, yeah, and that's the most amount that we can make. So that's another thing that I found with these things is that you can only pump in 16 buckets worth of steam at a time for this to actually use it up. So this is using up its entire tank every single tick. And you can't ever put in more than that. So like the theoretical max of 50 turbines doesn't really mean much when you can't actually use, you can't feed more steam in than what it's like, than its max. And like I had a look, if I go to advanced, there's no tank for steam. I know that there's a fuel tank in the gas turbine, which is cool, like, right, each one means your millibuckets per tick can be increased. But you can't do that with steam for some reason. And like you can even see this if we look at the steam turbine. There's no option there for some sort of tank, whereas the gas one gives us an option for a, fuel tank. So I don't know. Things are being funny. Hello, sir. Can you get out of the way? I'm like... But hey, we're making power now. And we should see this cube filling up now because we should be making a surplus. There is no way that we're using 65,000 a tick. It's probably what it's doing actually is just filling up all of our cables. Yeah, our cables are getting filled up. Alright, so we are in a surplus. It's just that each one of our power cables has a has like a buffer of power that they hang on to. As you can see there, it's apparently 507 million tick FE, which is more than one of these hold. So that doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe that's the whole line. Does it take into account? Yeah, it does take into account the whole line. Oh, that is so cool. There is more storage within this line of cabling, right? Yeah, there's 507 million FE within that, and then in this line of cabling, which is just from the machine to this, there is 29 million. That is interesting. I did not know that that was a thing. Right, so then once our cable buffer is filled, then this thing will start filling up. Cool. So now before we end the episode, how is our processing going? Not great. Everything is still full. We are not dealing with this stuff fast enough. So let's quickly, before we end this episode, we are already at 40 minutes, so we're going to make this episode a long one. I'm going to add on another crusher. Another one of you. I need another enrichment factory. Enrichment chamber, I guess it's called. Another one of you. Cool, and then another energized smelter. This will be ready here in a second. Cool, that's that. I need 12 speed, 12 energy. I need muffling 4 times 3, 4, 8. What? No, I need more than 12 of these. I think, isn't it? Yeah, I needed 16, so I need another 4 of these. I need another 4 of you. My maths is bad. Another 4 of you. And then the muffling ones I need. Off. I need 12. And my inventory has too much junk in it, so let's get rid of some stuff. That's that. I need my muffling upgrades. And then I need my tier installers. It's 1 of each. I need another 2 of you. 2 of you. 2 of you. And then 2 of you. Bang, bang. Hurry up and craft this, please. I don't know how the ultimate works faster than that, but whatever. We're just going to go crush up. Enrichment chamber. And energize smelter. You're going to be cleared. We're going to go input left, output right, auto eject on. And you're just going to be left right. And you're going to be left right as well. Left right. And then make sure that you have auto eject on. Cool. Upgrades. Let's just throw all of them in there while we can. No, you need speed upgrade, sorry. Same with you. Where did my upgrades go? I don't know where they disappeared to, but that's fine. Let's just get this thing working. Let's just use nodes. Screw it. Go like that. Connect you to that one. Downside. Item. Extract. You actually need to get sped up. I need an overclocker. Right, because we can do more than 8 items a second in this one. Let's just make you whatever the max with 1 overclocker will be. Downside's going to be insert. What did that downside? Extract. Oh, you probably need to get set. The top is output. There we go. So now this one should be working so long as I hook up power to it. Cool, now you're working. Sweet. Let's grab my tier installers. 2, 3, and 4. Auto split on all of these. And then let's just use a node here as well. Screw it. And then we're just going to go bang. North side, item, extract. This one. Item insert. And then we're going to set... Oh, you don't have your upgrades in there. Output right, auto eject on. We need overclockers. What am I doing? Just grab one overclocker inside of this one, I think. That should be plenty. That should be plenty. Cool, and now I just need the upgrades for you, I guess. I thought I requested all of this, did I not? But anyways. Bang, bang. And then we can speed up this final one. And now we should finally be at a spot where we're actually getting rid of stuff inside of this chest. Sweet. Alright. Things are happening. We're making a ton of resources at a time here. Alright, and hopefully our power should be backing up now finally. Yeah, there we go. We're in a surplus. Very slight surplus, but surplus nonetheless. And that's not going to last very long because once I upgrade all of these things here to the netherite tier, it's like 8,000 per boy. Oh, we might not do that yet, but either way, that's all cool. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave this episode. So make sure you like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you all for watching. We'll see you all on the next one. Peace.